There is nothing wrong with your internet. Do not attempt to adjust your settings. We are controlling the podcast. We control the squealing and the screams. We can make your heart flutter, your eyes blur from tears, or sharpen your mind to crystal clarity. For the next hour, sit back. We are in control of what you hear. We repeat, there is nothing wrong with your settings. You are about to experience the awe and mystery known as the female mind. You are now entering the Fangirl Zone.
Welcome to Sci-Fi Talk on the Fangirl Zone, podcast where we discuss shows on the Sci-Fi Channel. I'm Steve.
I'm Shawn, Fangirl S, and today we'll be discussing episode 6 of season 3 of Resident Alien.
They just keep getting more insane and more insane. Now, we do have some ratings for this episode. It brought in a 0.04 rating in adults 18 to 49 with 0.452 million viewers.
That's good, but not as great as we can be. Come on, everyone.
Yeah.
So episode 6, entitled Bye Bye Birdie. Harry hits rock bottom. Kate begins seeing the truth, and Mike helps Liv face her greatest fear.
Yeah. Contrary to popular belief, Bye Bye Birdie is not about the 1960 musical. Thank God.
That'd been weird.
Yes. The Resident Alien outing packed on the heartbreak with its traditional biting wit and endearing humor. Alan Tudyk and Edie Patterson deliver masterful performances, exploring human emotions through an alien experiencing them for the first time, and at their powerful fun. It's so fun. It doesn't get an Emmy nod this season. Well, there's no justice in the acting world. Bye Bye Birdie offers an emotional gut punch from Harry's breakup, Asta and Darcy's explosive argument, and Kate's moving revelation. On the lighter side, you gotta love Mike finally recognizing his behavior and making a genuine effort to change, starting with his relationship with Liv. It's really good to see him support her as she defended herself. Both characters took massive steps in the right direction in this episode. Plus, Bridget is on the way, and the Greys have Harry's DNA so they can expedite their Let's End the World project. The stakes are through the roof.
Well, guess who's back? Bridget. Returning to Earth. I miss that little stinker. Meanwhile, Heather cleans Harry's gills per her agreement with Joseph. Why are we seeing weird stuff like this? She must collect a sample of Harry's DNA so the Greys can operate their metal alien ball. Then Heather must return home without Harry and without telling him. If she refuses to cut ties with him, Joseph will kill him and her family. See, I don't know. Joseph makes me mad because he has no power, and I don't think he has any information on anything.
No.
Meanwhile, Ben finds Darcy. Yeah, right? Ben finds Darcy camped out in her vehicle outside his house. Again. Of course, she's racked with guilt from withholding Ben's multiple alien abductions from him. That's gotta be awkward. Darcy heads home where Asta chats with her about keeping vigil outside the Hawthorne abode. Then Jay's girlfriend wanders into the kitchen to chug milk from the fridge before crawling back into bed with Jay for some morning snuggle. I think everyone was like, wait, what are you?
Yeah. What the what?
Yeah.
Next, after Harry's gill cleaning, he vows to finish building this bomb to take out the Greys. Then they can travel to her homeworld. Heather tells Harry she's taking out the trash. If she doesn't return promptly, it's because she left to buy cigarettes. It's every estranged father's excuse before he walks out on his family forever. She's about to leave Harry. You can see Heather's heart crumbling in real time as she moves towards the door. Later, Mike asks Liv if she's ever feels like someone's following her. The conversation turns into the ongoing Peter Bach case. Liv insists she wash her hands up. Mike tries to persuade her to rejoin the effort.
I am really sad with this whole thing, though.
Yes, absolutely. Ben informs the pair that anonymous citizens have voiced their concerns regarding their tax dollars going toward an alien investigation. Liv's grandmother pokes her head in to criticize Liv's uniform before Ben asks Mike to meet him in his office. Mike refuses to do so. Ben demands to know what's going on. What happened to Joseph? Why hasn't Mike replaced him? Mike evades answering Ben's persistent questions. Finally, Ben seemingly relents. Or does he?
I mean, because he hasn't replaced him, okay? Relax. Meanwhile, Harry notices that Heather has been gone for 2 hours. Yeah, I don't think his garbage can's that far away.
No.
He finds a note from a pigeon, Arlo, stating that she's left him. He and Heather pass notes back and forth. Poor Arlo. He's probably pooped and probably pooped on some stuff. But
Yeah.
Harry refuses to let Heather slip through his fingers. It's true love. Finally, Heather enters Harry's cabin through the fixed portal. She tries to push him away. However, Harry knows Heather loves him. She isn't doing this because she wants to. The scene tore my heart asunder. Tudyk and Patterson are so heartbreakingly vulnerable. Harry tugs at the heartstrings, mainly since he's not used to extreme emotions, and he feels this pain at the maximum level. So basically, he's like every teenager who's had their heart broken right now.
Absolutely.
Rough.
Yeah.
Later, Mike discovers who's following him. Lena's teenage son. Her son claims that Lena isn't taking the breakup well. He wonders how a grown man can make a woman cry. Ow.
Yeah.
This seems to resonate with Mike, who's so laser focused on what's considered masculine. Then he orders Mike to stay away from his mom. And it's like, oh, again.
Yeah.
You made my mom cry. This is going to be hard.
Yes. Then Asta and Darcy pop into Harry's cabin with a feel better soon pizza. However, Harry, for the first time, doesn't want it. Not even cheese and tomato sauce can fill the Heather-sized hole in Harry's chest. He proceeds to act like a defiant, moody teenager, giving Asta gruff for trying to help him. She sends him to his room, and this was hilarious. I've always thought of Asta and Harry as having a strange mother-son dynamic.
That's because Harry's so awkward.
Yes.
I mean, there's no other way to say it.
Yep. Next, we see Mike and Dan ice fishing. Mike mentions his interaction with Lena's kid, but claims he doesn't want to discuss it. Dan leaves it until Mike opens up like a burst dam. Mike's whole concept of masculinity has been thrown for a loop. Well, it's more like he's learning to examine his actions, especially regarding women. At Harry's cabin, tensions between Asta and Darcy erupt in a volatile, all-out argument. We've been building towards this for some time. Darcy urges Asta to be Jay's parent instead of her friend. She also claims Asta considers herself to be morally superior. At the same time, Asta declares that Darcy is unreliable and unpredictable, often needing Asta to bail her out.
I feel like these two have had this boiling for a while, but at the same time, like, it's really hard to see these two fighting like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Tom Coe and Wetterland's off-screen camaraderie translates on screen, especially in this fight scene. You gotta love Asta and Darcy's friendship, and watching the chasm form between them hurts.
I mean, we've seen in the past how they've fought, come back together, fought, come back together. So
Yeah.
I'm hoping that's what's happening, but
Yes.
feels like this could be leading to something much bigger.
Yep.
The following day, General McAllister arrives on Harry's doorstep with a present, an ostrich. She hopes this will help heal Harry's lovesick heart. Excuse me?
Yes.
Then he'll get back to the business and work to destroy the Greys. I get that your heart's in the right place, but what?
Yeah.
Did everybody have that what's happening face on? Because I did.
Absolutely.
Later, Kate attends an alien survivors group with Liv, which surprised me that she did this.
Yep.
Initially, Kate claims all is well until she starts to break down. She admits to Liv that she's not okay. Aww. She expresses her feelings to the group and everyone understands her. Garrett has been knocking out part of acting this season. Then Judy films Heather while she gives Harry's DNA to Joseph. Judy always coming in at the kind of right time.
Yeah. She's always happens to be in the right place at the right time.
Meanwhile, after a heart-to-heart, Mike accompanies Liv to her grandmother's house so she can stand up to her to her grandmother. Elsewhere, Darcy shows Austin the video Judy took of Heather meeting Joseph. Again, it's like, oh my gosh, what is happening? Is she a spy for the Greys? Darcy can't find Harry. So thankfully, Austin knows where he goes whenever he's sad.
While flying to the snowy mountain where Harry goes to decompress, Austin and Darcy continue arguing in a helicopter. Next, we return to Mike and Liv, who visits Liv's grandmother. Liv finally lets Granny have it. She defends herself, and it's glorious. I love seeing Liv standing tall and confident.
I do too.
However, Mike notices an uncomfortable look wash over Liv's grandmother. He gently urges Liv to retreat. Then her grandma has a minor heart attack. Now, she survives, though. At the station, Ben searches Mike's office for clues. He sees the Peter Bach investigation board with a photo of Joseph as Mike and Liv's prime murder suspect. Uh-oh.
Are you really, labeling everything like this? Come on, man.
Yeah. On the mountain, Austin and Darcy inform Harry about Judy's video. Harry surmises that the Greys want his DNA to clone him so they can manipulate his alien ball. However, he gave that to Peter's son, Robert. If the Greys kidnapped him, which they did, then they have the said ball. He calls Robert's phone while poorly imitating Peter Bach.
He can barely be Harry Vanderspiegel. Come on.
Yes. Of course, Joseph has Robert's phone, so he too offers a below-par impersonation of Robert. Harry hangs up, knowing the Greys indeed have the ball. Harry tells Austin and Darcy that his people's tech is hydrogen-based. This means the Greys can facilitate and speed up their plan to fill the cavern with water and blow up the Yellowstone caldera. They can destroy the world at any time now.
These are not good things.
No, they are not.
Later, Kate handcuffs herself to the bed out of fear she'll be abducted again. And then we have Harry singing a new song about wanting to rip Heather to shreds. Oh, that's very graphic. It doesn't seem to have any love there anymore.
No.
Meanwhile, Bridget wreaks havoc. He kills a truck driver and transforms into said driver. Then heads into a diner where he tells the friendly waitress his plan to kill his father, a.k.a. Harry Vanderspiegel. Okay, weird. Shocked the police haven't been called now. But
Yep.
How will Harry handle reuniting with his murderous son? What will Ben do with what he's learned about Joseph? Will Kate tell Ben about her abduction? Will she find out about her stolen baby? Why does everyone insist on dumping on my heart? Just kiss and make up, everyone.
Absolutely. We would love you to hear your thoughts on each and every episode this season. Our deadline for feedback is 6 p.m. Eastern every Friday during the season. You can send your feedback via email or audio to contact us at fangirlzone.com. Please review and rate us on iTunes and any other platform you use for your podcast. With good ratings and reviews, it helps other fans of the show find us, as there are several other resident alien podcasts out there. Tell your friends, and we do hope you're enjoying our podcast. And don't forget to check out the other great Fangirl Zone podcasts.
You can check everything out over at www.fangirlzone.com. We have a podcast page with all of our podcasts, but you can find us everywhere you find podcasts. And of course, our contacts page, you can find how to get a hold of us. Steve and I will always answer, even if it is after season.
Yep.
So for this episode of Sci-Fi Talk,
I'm Steve. My love, your head is bobbing. Oh, is there something on your mind?
and I'm Shawn Fangirl S. And until next time.